Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the PBS RimWorld playthrough. So we're going to be going through, gentlemen, a brand new RimWorld save with some friendly faces from the Discord community. So we're going to be playing a basic RimWorld. So I've got a few mods, just a couple of very, very basic mods because I hate lights to go on the floor, and prepare carefully means we can customize the characters a bit more, but nothing too strenuous. So pretty much just vanilla RimWorld. So I think without further ado, let's get into it. So we'll start a new colony, obviously. So we've got a couple of options. So we're going to pick Crash Landed, which means you start with 3 people chosen from a pool of 8, and we get this kind of stuff to start with. So it gives us a little bit of a kickstart on our way to our RimWorld journey. You can also do Lost Tribe, which is 5 tribes people. So you start with 5, but you start with a lot less stuff, and in terms of tech and stuff, it's a lot more primitive than the Crash Landed scenario. Rich Explorer is a single person on their own, again choosing from 8, but they start with a lot of stuff, but obviously a lot more difficult because you're just one person. Or you can go the Naked Brutality route, which is one person with nothing. Obviously the hardest scenario. So we're going to go with the more, I think, traditional RimWorld experience with Crash Landed. So let's go for that. So difficulty wise, I think I haven't played RimWorld for a while, so we'll probably stick with Classic Cassandra Classic, which is kind of a scaling difficulty as the game progresses. It gets gradually more difficult as you get more stuff, so it kind of stays in pace. Instead of Phoebe Chillax, which is this is a kind of a more sort of chilled, story-driven, or Randy Random, which a lot of people play on YouTube because it throws random crap at you at any point in time, and really ridiculous things can happen. So this might be a little bit more fun, but I'd like to actually get a colony stood up and running. So we'll go classic, but we will go strive to survive. So kind of recommended for experienced players, which I would not class myself as one. But it should be good. Should be a good enough kind of mix of actually being able to play the game, but also some kind of crazy stuff going on as well. So in case I forget to press record, we'll do reload anytime. But we will be adhering to commitment mode. So if somebody dies, if he dies, he dies. We'll be sticking to that throughout the playthrough. So, like I say, reload is just in case I forget to press record on any given day. So we'll go with that. So we need to create our world now. So let's create a seed. So we will use powered by salt as the seed. I think that makes sense. And we'll generate. Cool. So we've got, like I say, we've got some mods here. It's just generating the world. Okay, so here we go. So this is our world that we are going to be a part of. Let's have a look at the factions a second. So we've got 2 neutral factions and 2 very hostile. The Outlaws and Pirates, we can do some raiding of them later in the game. We've got 2 kind of factions which don't like us very much. So purple and yellow are friendly. I think again you can start in the desert, or you can do kind of crazy stuff. I think we'll try and find a nice spot somewhere, temperate forest that's kind of near, in between this kind of triangle of friendliness, maybe by a river. I think we could maybe set up shop here. So temperate forest, it's flat, so it's going to be easier for us to build on. It would be nice to have some mountains though, large hills, because it means we'll have some kind of natural defense in the form of some hills. Again, temperate forests, special. This also will contain caves. Maybe we go here. Large hills. Yeah, let's go there. So we're next to the river. We've got some stuff. We've got some settlements we can kind of trade with and mess about here. Horrible people aren't a million miles away, but they're pretty close. So we will go with that, I think. So let's go to next. So now, the most important bit of episode 1. We need to choose the people. Now, we can kind of roll these, randomize over and over and over and over. But the kind of fun part of RimWorld is actually going with what you've got. So we will rename some people to make them PBS characters, but we are going to stick with this 8. So whoever we've got in this 8, the 3 of them are going to come on the journey. We're not going to randomize until we get kind of what we see as a kind of a perfect set of colonists, I suppose. So Penelope is a low-wage worker, so she's got good, high passion. So the burning symbol is their passion for it. So even if they're not good at it, it means she'll learn this really fast. So 5 isn't that good for crafting, but she's got high passion in it, so she'll learn it very, very quickly. Good with plants, cooking okay. So incapable of violence. So this is a problem. She can't attack, she can't fight, she can't do anything, and she has some minor. So the painful scar, that's going to be a problem, because she'll whinge about it a lot. So Penelope not looking overly strong, to be honest. We'll see. So Susumu Kaufman, so incapable of none. This is good. We want her to be able to basically do anything. Good mining skill, good social, but pretty terrible at everything else. An old gunshot wound. Not really setting the world alight the first two. Here we go. Sam, the bush sniper. So high shooting and a passion in it, which is good. Incapable of caring. This is just feeling like Mark straight away. Incapable of caring. Incapable of firefighting and plant work. That's okay. So good with animals, can cook, and is good at shooting. This is a potential EWAF right here. We'll see what else we've got. Careful shooter. Abrasive. Jesus Christ, this is really tough. Okay, maybe it's not Mark. Okay, so we'll keep Sam. I think Sam probably going to go to the top of the list. He's definitely in so far versus these two. So we've got next Fabio. So again, good at shooting, which is nice. Incapable of artistic, that's okay. Quick sleeper, slowpoke. Okay, so this will be annoying very, very quickly because his move speed is like busted. He's got some kind of right leg aching, which again is not ideal. Again, shooting, we've kind of already got that with Sam now, to be honest. Construction we will need though, so we need to keep that in mind. Mining and kind of crap at everything else. And intellectual's okay, that'd be good for research. Okay, so Fabio, I think we'll put him in for now, but it's not looking too good. Okay, we've got cave. Oh, okay, right. So this is a problem. So this is really, really good stats. So melee, huge. Animals, huge. Crafting, not very good, but a passion for it. And social, really good. He's a misogynist, so jogger. This is also a really good trait because his move speed is increased. But he's incapable of dumb labour, so he can't haul stuff, he can't clean, he can't do any of that kind of stuff. But he's alcohol addiction, so this is a problem because early game we won't have any alcohol to kind of feed his addiction. So he's going to basically go cold turkey on us in the first couple of days. So very good stats, but that's a problem. So I think we'll leave cave for now as well. Maverick, this could be Mark. Incapable of dumb labour, chemical interest, careful shooter, good social, good animals, good melee, good shooting. Okay, it's not bad. We've yet to have anybody who's actually really good at crafting, so I think we've got to put Maverick up there for now. Who could this be? So this could be Rich. Maybe this could be Arrows. This could be an Arrows here with the social. You know, he's a social guy. Not sure how into animals he is. I mean, that's a personal question. Okay, so we've got 3, 2 more to choose from. It's not a glittering cast so far, I'll be honest. Okay, so Limac. So hearing loss in both ears, which means some some scars here. Shooting, melee, okay. Construction again poor. Mining, cooking. So plants is good. You need plants. We need someone who's half decent with planting stuff. Intellectual, misogynist. So really dislikes and distrusts women. So just make sure we haven't got any of them, and we should be okay. So not bad. Potential here. And finally, Frenchie. So here we go. So social intellect. I think Frenchie's probably going to make the cut. So incapable of caring. Okay, kind of melee skill. Incapable of cleaning is kind of annoying. Brawler is good. Likes to fight up close. Nimble. Construction again, we haven't really got anybody with good construction. He's got kind of okay all-round skills, but social will be good because he'll keep everybody kind of happy. And obviously if we capture any raiders as well, he'll be able to kind of recruit them for us, and we can do research. So basically it's 3 from these 5, I think. So Sam's in. I think this is Mark. Okay, so let's give birth to EWAF. I think it's important Mark is in the series from the start. I think that would generate more general interest. Female, age 34. Okay, we'll have to live with that. I mean, it looks kind of this similar hair, to be honest. It should be fine. Incapable of plant works. Just need to bear that in mind. Construction 4. So just want to make sure can't do any medical. Incapable of caring. Okay, so can't do any doctor or medical work. That could be a problem with only 3 people if the other medical people get injured and it's only Mark left. So we just need to check someone else has got it. Okay, Fabio's got it. So shooting, construction 7. Okay, we needed construction. This right leg aching could be a problem, but we should be okay actually. I think so. This feels like construction. The high skill construction. It's got to be rich, hasn't it? High construction. Loves that Valheim building. So we'll get Rich in. I think Rich has made the colony here. So Slowpoke is annoying because he'll move slowly, but it's got pretty good okay all-round skills. I think we'll have to just live with that. Oh my god. Mark is Rich's daughter. Okay, so this is definitely happening now. So they are in a relationship together. Arrows is the father, Mark is the daughter. So plus 30 opinion. Why does that not? Oh yeah, plus 30 opinion. Okay, this is good. So we've got kind of a father-daughter relationship going on here. Daughter sniper, and I mean Mark's overtaken Rich in the shooting, which is interesting. Okay, so then we've got a choice between Maverick. Again, we got a very shooty bunch here. But he's incapable of dumb labour. It's always annoying when people are incapable of dumb labour because it means they just can't haul crap. Construction is also poor. So I think it might have to be Maverick. You know, we just need to decide who this is from the bunch of Discord members. Frenchie, incapable of caring again. So we can't have two people that can't do doctoring. And both Maverick and Rich are okay in it. We can't have two. If we've got two people who can't look after people, if the person who's the doctor dies, they're dead. So it is either going to be Limac or Maverick. So we've already got good animal skills with the Waff. He's got that covered. So we don't need the animal skills from Limac. Plants, how are we doing on plants? So 0 plants. He can't do planting. Arrows 5 on plants. Again, I don't like that. We might have to go with Limac here and just live with the hearing loss. And we'll go with that. So let's put Limac in. Now the elder statesman of the group is obviously going to be Matt. Obviously, you know, age 66, apocalypse survivor. This sounds about right. So let's go with Scruff. Is that Matt's surname? Isn't it? I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, so team skills. So the team skills are on the bottom. So we've got shooting 11, construction 7, 7 medical. We've got pretty good for mining, not too great, melee not too great. But we've got these are the three people who are going to crash land with us on our new planet. We have Matt, the elder statesman, Arrows, the father figure of the group, and Mark, his daughter. So we're ready to go. Oh wait, does this have misogynist? Okay, so Matt hates and distrusts women. And yet we've got Mark. This is actually perfect because Matt distrusts Mark anyway in real life. So I think this is actually going to work quite well. There'll be some interesting dynamics. Okay, so we have got the prepare carefully mod. So we can actually tweak some stuff. So can we change? We can actually change Mark to a male. But I don't know, I kind of want this dynamic of Matt hating Mark. And he won't hate Mark if he's there. So we're not going to mess with any of the skills and stuff. We'll leave that to be random. We can just change Mark's hair a little bit. Go from fringe. What kind of female hair would look good? I'm thinking maybe, yeah. I'm thinking pigtails. I think that will kind of set the look quite nicely. Rich. Okay, it's got a. We need the blondness, obviously. Rich. I mean, that's interesting. It's close. What are we looking for here? We need some Arrows energy. Now, obviously, the buzz cut could work. I think kind of emo Rich. We'll go with kind of emo Rich. And Matt, I think we need to keep with the grey, but we'll go with something a little bit more fitting. There we go. Just like that. We clicked it and it worked. So that's all good. So we have, just to reconfirm, Ewolf, the daughter of Arrows, Scruff, the elder statesman who hates women. So I think without further ado, let's land on our chosen planet. We are ready with customization. Let's confirm and get going. So we are generating the map. Here we go. A very interesting group of people as we land on our first island, our first planet. There we go. The escape pods have landed. So what we're just going to very quickly do, we're just going to pause. We're just going to, so here they are. They have arrived. Oh, we have a pet. Emily. Oh no, it's not a pet. It's a wandering mare. You normally land with a pet. Anyway, we might do. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a wider look at the terrain. So we've got some hills and stuff, as we said, around here. This is quite good with some water up here. We're looking for any steam power, particularly any like steam vents. So there's some steam vents down here. We need to decide where we're going to kind of settle early on. Then we've got some steam vents over here. I mean, this, where we are now, isn't the worst position. What you're looking kind of for with RimWorld is if there's any kind of natural barrier, because we're going to get attacked by raiders. So any kind of natural barriers like these are great. So there's lots of trees and stuff around here. We're also looking for things like berry bushes, which will grow and stuff like that, so that we can make use of them. Got some good soil here as well. This darker soil is so that we're looking for some good fertility soil. 100%, 100%. It's not bad. So where are we going to start? This is the key thing. I think this is a good natural barrier on this side. We could build in here, and then we've only really got to worry about defending the north and the east, really. So I think we'll probably, what are these here? So we've got some sandstone here as well. We could use that. We've got some of our iron, which is spawned in, all of our meals and stuff. So I think first of all, we need to get a bunkhouse going. We just need to get some shelter for the first night. So as we have, so Ewolf is our expert shooter, so we'll get him to equip the bolt action. Rich was our other good shooter. So where's our other? Is there another gun? So Rich can take the pistol. Matt, you can take the knife. So everybody has some kind of defense. Now we've got some other stuff here. So we've got a flak helmet. I think we'll get, and we've got some flak pants. So we've got some extra kind of, and a flak vest as well. You get quite a lot of stuff off the start here. So we'll try and, I think we'll share the armor around so everybody can have one bit each. I think that's probably fair. So everybody's got kind of equal defense. So let's just play quickly and let everybody equip their stuff. Mark, you can equip those. Rich, you take the helmet. I kind of feel that that's good. Matt, you take the vest. Okay. So Rich is definitely ready for war. What we need to do, obviously, you can see the little X's. So this means that we're not allowed to pick. They're not allowed to pick them up. So what we need to do here is just allow people to pick them up, so that they can. Basically, it means they can move them. Same with all these here. We'll just allow. Got some more meals here. Obviously, the pods when they land, everything kind of gets scattered a little bit. You need to be careful as well. There's some stuff that can actually get scattered quite far away. That won't allow you to pick it up. So like see down here, so we'll deal with this later. We'll come and get this later. We'll have to get it now. But it's just worth noting where this stuff is. There's a lot of berry bushes here. I think we are going to build over here though. We're going to build our first little settlement over here. So what we need to do is set up a zone. So first of all, we just need to set a stockpile zone. So first of all, we just want to move all of our kind of stuff near to where we are, so people will start hauling stuff. Our home area is here as well, so this is the home area. So what we'll do, we don't want the home area to be too big because it means people will clean and do stuff in it, but what it means is that within the home area people will like automatically put out fires, they'll do all that kind of stuff. So if we just make this our home area so everybody knows what to do, and people should start then hauling this kind of, when we play the game, people start hauling stuff over here. And then in terms of structures, I think we'll kickstart. So we haven't got enough wood stored, so we need to get the wood done as a kind of priority, I guess. So let's get Mark to prioritize hauling wood. Rich, prioritize hauling wood. Matt, prioritize hauling wood. So let's get the wood hauled over to our storage zone of our home area. Oh, they're friends already. Is Matt in cave? What's Matt doing? What are you doing? Christ, Matt's gonna be Right, he's just eating. Matt, please. We've got stuff to do. Actually, isn't Matt incapable of... Oh, he can haul, Okay, well, do it then. So this is the other thing we'll have to... Oh, for God's sake. Thanks to Hybrid, it's been an inspiration. She will shoot more accurately for the next 8 days. Let's go! We'll get Mark on a hunting mission soon. That we can do that, I'm sure. Okay, so we need some shelter. So let's get a kind of... So we're just basically going to get everybody in a kind of a bunk house just to start with. Now hopefully, so what we can do here, so what we can do is if people are particularly bad at stuff, we can turn it off so that actually we can stop people doing stuff that they're not great at. So, for example, hunting. Everybody's down to hunting. I think we'll just let Mark hunt the stuff. That's fine. Cooking. Mark is 7, 4. Okay, we'll let Mark do the cooking as well. So, as you can see, everybody's now just going to start hauling stuff to that dumping center. Now, what we need to do, we need to create a storage room, a proper one, so that we can actually do a lot of the things we want to do. But once people have hauled all this stuff, we'll be good. What we'll also do with this is... So Rich has started building, excellent. So what we can also do is, what we can do over this storage area is actually kind of cheaper early. Is just build a roofed area over our storage zone. Now what we need to be careful of is actually that we have some supports in place, otherwise it will just collapse. But it just means that anything that you have in storage that's in the open basically is kind of deteriorates a lot faster. So if we mark these for harvest, we'll harvest some medicine as well when the guys are done. Do we need more wood, do we? Have we hauled all the wood? No. Go and do that, please. And Matt, no, do that. So until the wood is in our storage area, we won't be able to continue the build, basically. Oh god, the horse is bonded to Mark. I thought this might be the case. So Mark is bonded to the horse. So if we kill the horse or the horse dies, Mark is going to suffer a mood penalty as a result of that. I think actually what we could do is get these trees chopped out of our storage area. It's a good shout, Rich. Again, very proactive from Arrows to get that done. We're still hauling stuff. Got a turtle here we could kill. So it's important that all these meals get hauled into the storage area. We will create a slightly bigger one as well. The other cool thing with this is actually what we can do is we can mine into the mountain to create some rooms. So we're going to need a refrigerator and stuff set up and all that kind of, all those bits and pieces. The priority though really is getting this built and getting some beds down so people have actually got somewhere to sleep on night 1. And actually I just realised we need to put a door in. So let's have the door. Let's have the door here, so it's close to the storage area. So Arrows is cracking on. Good job. Who else is down to craft construction? So this is the problem we've got. Mark has pretty low construction. Reach is 7, Matt is 3. We'll put Mark on construction as well, just for the time being. It'll probably mean he'll mess stuff up. But it is what it is. So Matt's chopping away happily. Where's Mark? He's hauling. Everybody's doing a good job so far. Well done, everyone. I'm very impressed so far. We'll need to clear this tree and this tree, which there will do. So Arrow's building away. So basically, just want to get all this kind of crap hauled into our storage zone. So we check the zoning. Stockpile zone is here. So I think we're okay. That's enough space for now. The main thing is, like I said, that we get some kind of bed. Rich is just having a little chill there. So now we've put Mark can actually construct things as well. Again, this might not be a bad idea. You might see failed construction because he's so low level, but it will be okay. Also, let's mark these trees for chopping as well. Because we need a lot of wood in the early game, basically a lot, and we'll harvest that for medicine too. So these little medicine piles are what we'll have here. Arrows really is just what you're doing. Colonists need beds, yes I know, but we need to build first. What we could also do in terms of structure is we could get some flooring down. So how much have we got? So we've got steel. concrete. We'll go with the concrete floor because we've got quite a lot of steel, so we'll just go with the concrete floor for now, and that will get things going. So we need colonist beds, yes we do, but we need Rich to like just wake the hell up. Man is just chilling right now. Okay, so let's get some furniture. Basic beds, right? Arrows is back. So I think everybody would probably like to sleep together in one kind of Walton's style. So we're gonna have 3 beds here, just to get things going. Now furniture is slightly more difficult for them to build. So again, we might see some failure around that. So I've got Arrows putting the flooring in. Matt just doing his thing. Matt, can you do something, please? Can you? The key thing is to prioritize. So medicine is really important to haul. Meals really important to haul because they will, as you can see, they will start to. So unroofed outdoors, it means it will start to kind of worsen in quality over time, and then we'll end up in a bad spot with no food. We start with. I mean, we've got 28. But there's a lot actually out in the field. We still need to recover. But I just want to get this built first, and then the guys can start living in peace. We'll start focusing on the kind of next massive priorities. Matt's eating again. Has he got some kind of... Okay, Mark and Matt. Surprisingly that he's a misogynist, they're kind of getting on. He likes Mark. Okay, but maybe... Okay, so he would like Mark a lot more, but he's got, like you say, minus 25 there for women, because Matt is a misogynist, unfortunately. For the group. So where's Mark? Can you prioritize holding the meals, please? This is the thing at the start of the game. It's just getting once we've got everything in the right place, the guys will start just doing what they need to do pretty much automatically. We need to chop this tree down actually as a priority. So Matt's getting the wood. I appreciate the effort. We've got a lot of trees here, so you can only cut trees. Some of the smaller ones you can't cut them down yet until they've grown into full trees, but most of these are fully full size, so we should be okay. What we also want to do with zoning is we don't want animals in the house because it can be a bit of a problem. So I kind of need to remember how to do this actually. I might need to research it and then do it sometime. But we can zone this up so the horse isn't allowed indoors. Kind of makes sense, right? How would you set an allowed area? Oh, let's expand an allowed area. So I've played this for a little while. Where's the allowed area? Maybe it's also something we need to research. I can't remember. Actually, some of these things you need to actually kind of research first. But we'll see. We will see. So our stockpile zone, by the way, as well. So you can see basically we're allowing anything to be in it apart from chunks and corpses. So what we'll do is when we set up a slightly better storage solution is that we'll have certain storage areas for certain things. So the fridge, for example, will only have meals, raw food, that kind of stuff, and other bits and pieces. So we could do with some lights. So let's we'll have to go with torch lamps for now. And also floors. Rich missed a bit of concrete, unfortunately. So the torches will be powered by the wood for now, but then we'll eventually get to the electricity in a second. So let's assign the bed. So owner, set Rich. We'll put Mark in the middle, and then we'll put Matt on the end here. So we'll set the owner here as Matt. So that's not a bad start to proceed. So we're close to the. Obviously, as you can see, the night is drawing in, so the boys will be going to sleep soon. Mark, could you just please grab this medicine before we go to bed? Thank you. And Rich, grab these meals before we go to bed. Rich is grabbing the trousers. Okay, Matt, you get... Yes, see, Matt is already on it. Already on it. We just want to get as much of this in as possible to the base before kind of night one. We've got a basic shelter. We've got 3 beds. We have a storage area. Obviously we can then start focusing on... Oh, actually we have steam power here. That's not a million miles away. It's not too bad. We've got some natural defences here and here. We'll have to think about probably some sandbags and stuff at the north side. This room as well, obviously this is just a very temporary bunkhouse. We will repurpose this probably and we'll build everybody their individual bedrooms and stuff. But I have to say, this is a remarkably good, strong start from... Right, Rich is hauling that, nice. The only thing we haven't got near us really is berry bushes, so we're going to have to travel a bit to farm these up, which we can do tomorrow. Are there any more meals left? I think we're kind of okay. Steel chunks. Okay, so we'll also need, what we'll need is another storage area, which is for chunks. So we'll need stuff for, look at the lads, clean up. They're so happy together already. It's such a good start. Obviously what we'll then do, we're going to focus on, so what we'll do is we'll also look at research. So we'll need to research certain stuff. We kind of want to make a beeline for batteries. Where's batteries? So, or we already got batteries. We've already got, so we need to research batteries. So this is really cool, important for kind of storing power. So we can we'll build our power generator and stuff, but we need to actually store the power as well. So, I'm actually going to pause it there because, as you can see, we have chosen a colony. We have our 3 happy campers. We have Arrows, Ewolf, and Scruff. Happily settled in on night 1, all in bed next to each other. Obviously, Rich is the father of the female sniper, Ewolf. Matt hates Mark, which is true. But as you can see, they're all very happy. And Mark, as we know, from a relationship perspective, is bonded to Emily, the horse. So we'll need to be kind of cognizant of this, because when animals and stuff attack, if they kill the horse, Mark might just flip out and shoot everybody with his newfound sniping skills. So I think that is episode 1. We'll draw this to a close and we'll pick it up with our colonists on the next one.